Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, where we have just found out that Cody did indeed take a picture of the fight that took place. So, hopefully we might find something out here. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Wow. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain, so I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. Okay. He already said these first bits, right? I just escaped from the clutches of the villain, so I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. Took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. I think that one's new, isn't it? You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know. Why would I want to keep a picture like that? It's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon, or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? Has to be something. Dig up the dirt. Okay, so we must have something. Let's see what we've got. The autopsy report, maybe. The photo, I don't think is going to help us. We've got the samurai spear. I wonder if it's going to be this. Contains photos of every victory scene in every battle the Steel Samurai has won. So maybe that's going to be the thing, because he's never deleted a photo before, has he? He's always kept a photo of the victory scene. So maybe that's going to be the contradiction, that he erased it. So let's go back around to Lensman. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. Okay, I think we're going to present this book here, because he's never erased one before. Cody. What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Yeah, so he did get it. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honour? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. That is... Order. Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honour. ... No, wait, no way. Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually... Yes, I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix, tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? Well, I mean, the photos were blurry. It's not going to be that. He erased them by mistake. It's not. So I'm guessing the Steel Samurai actually didn't win. Probably, right? I mean, it's not going to be that one for sure. But he wouldn't have erased them by mistake. So it's got to be that the Steel Samurai didn't win. I can think of only one reason, Your Honour. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way! No! It's impossible! The Steel Samurai never loses! He never loses to anyone, ever. Your Honour, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Order! I will have order! Witness, I mean Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Oh my goodness. Alright. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay. Yeah, you're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Order! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? Hammer was the victim, Steel Samurai was the victim, there was no victim. Well, I'm guessing that then, that actually, what's the other, that he was in the other costume? Is that what happened? So the Steel Samurai was actually the victim, but we assumed that they were both wearing their actual costumes? If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order! So, the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honour. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury. But wait, hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony? On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 PM. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. So we all got it wrong. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him go into Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Aha. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. ... I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Huh? Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo in my digital camera. Uh-oh. This could be big. What? Show us, quick! No way, man, not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now! Here, this is it. Crybaby. Okay, I mean, how does that help us? I can see the 2 at the top, and there's an S. I'm not sure how that helps anything. Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. I mean, I'm trying to see if there's any distinguishing features, but... Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honour. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Mia? What? Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honour, May I see that photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Find the inconsistency in the photo. Oh, this is kind of... Can we, like... Oh, hang on. I didn't want to click that. It's right here. I didn't realise... There's still a samurai? Yes, that's about the only thing in this picture that could be inconsistent. No, I didn't want to click that. The still samurai is inconsistent with something. Oh, we might have misclicked and ruined that there. Right. This is no time for daydreaming and pointless pontification. Think about your client and us who are forced to listen to your rambling. Mr. Wright, please rethink your position. Okay, find the inconsistency in the photo. Can we refer back to anything? I don't know if we can. I mean, we've got this big S, right? I don't know what the S means. The only thing I can think of is that there's the 2. So that would potentially place the Steel Samurai at Studio 2, which isn't where he should have been, right? This all went down in Studio 1, and in Studio 2 was just the producer and the director. And, you know, they all got blocked in by that monkey head, so I'm guessing it's going to be the 2.
Take that!
Your Honour, look at this. I see. A gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Ah, yes, well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honour, correct? Ah! I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But, that's impossible. Eh? What's all this about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honour, here is the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. Okay, so if the 2 was there, then it's got to be like somewhere here, I guess. I mean, it's got to be like, I don't know if it was actually in Studio 2. Maybe it was like on this little runway here, but it certainly wasn't in Studio 1. I'm guessing we probably want to present 2. Here, at Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honour, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The trailer is there, the path was blocked, no filming was done there. I mean... The path was blocked. No filming is done there. I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. So the path was blocked, but is that significant? No filming is done there. I don't think that means anything, to be honest. The trailer thing is there, and the trailer is obviously where all those people were that said they couldn't have done it, right? So I'm guessing the trailer is there is the one that we want, because that then means that any of them could have done the murder. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. So now all of a sudden they look suspicious. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yeah, but it didn't happen in Studio 1. Yeah, in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. Oh, we've pulled it back from the brink. Order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard Miss Oldbag saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer for some reason stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness! Jack Hammer is the victim! The victim! Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. Do we have proof? Give me proof that the victim stole the costume. Okay, so let's assume we have proof. I have proof. You do? You do, Mr. Wright? Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. Okay, let's really be careful here. Alright, the time of death. So we need proof that he stole the costume. So maybe the photo, possibly. The murder weapon. Oh, it's going to be this, isn't it? The sleeping pills. So he must have drugged Powers with the sleeping pills to be able to steal the costume. This is it. An empty medicine bottle. I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Do we have proof that Hammer did that, though? Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Yeah, exactly. Your Honour, I have an idea. Test Powers' blood, fingerprint the bottle, examine Hammer. Oh my god, there's a lot of choices here. So if we tested Powers' blood, maybe there would be evidence of the sleeping pills in his system, but then would it have left his system now? Fingerprint in the bottle would seem like a decent idea, because if Hammers did pick it up, or Hammer did pick it up, then I'm guessing he would have left fingerprints. I'm not really sure why we would want to examine his body. I don't really see what relevance that could have. Let's go for fingerprint. An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprint should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle given to the judge. Okay, cool. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Oh my god, it's still going on for another day. Cody Hackins' testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The Steel Samurai as seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1 but Studio 2, and those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honour? Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth? You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honour. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Okay, so tomorrow is going to be the last day then. Like, barring some sort of other development, I suppose. Very well, court is adjourned. Damn, okay. October the 19th, 2:47 PM, District Court. Defendant lobby number 1. Phew! That was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Ha, maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Oh, of course, we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. Oh, another day comes to an end, guys. It's all getting very interesting, isn't it? And that is where we will leave it for now. So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons, Arcades Games, Wayne Nate, Terminally Nerdy, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Hobo, Numinous, Kumidim, Paul Leone, Flossie the Sheep, JohnCon555, Chrissy, Paul James, and Zolties. And I'll see you next time.